Myself, I am Banu Prasad, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in MVR College of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about flexible manufacturing system. So what is the history of flexible manufacturing system? So the FMS was the first concept utilized for machining one. So this is the first concept one, so it is utilized for machining purpose. So the machining purpose, the FMS was introduced one. So and is required the period development of NC1. So it is the required the prior development of NC1. So NC development onwards, they introduced the FMS1, flexible manufacturing system one. The first concept is credited to David Williamson, a British engineer during mid 1960s, introduced the FMS1. So the total credit FMS is goes to David Williamson. Why? Because so he is the introduced the FMS1. So he is one of the British engineer during the this year he introduced the FMS1 1960s. He introduced the FMS1 flexible manufacturing system. In late 1960s, the first FMS machinery system was installed at Ingersoll Rand Company in Virginia. So he introduced the 1960s. The British engineer David Williamson introduced the 1961. In 1960s, the first machinery system was introduced or installed Ingersoll's Rand Company in Virginia. In Virginia, so Rand company they installed the FMS1. So Germany implemented its first FMS is 1969. So comes to the Germany country implemented in its first FMS in 1969 in cooperative with the University of Stuttgart. So with the cooperation of University of Stuttgart, the Germany implemented the FMS in 1969. The Russia and Japan also implemented the FMS in 1972. So it is the history of the FMS1. So the David Williamson introduced the FMS1 in 1960s. In 1960s, the Rand company in Virginia installed the FMS1. So in 1969, Germany implemented the FMS1 with the help of the University of the Stuttgart one. The Russia and Japan also implemented the FMS in 1972. So it is the history of the FMS1. So what is the first contest, the first concept, the FMS, it is used for machining one. So it is required to development of the NC1. So it is the history. So next one we can see what is the FMS. What is a flexible manufacturing system? A flexible manufacturing system is a automated machine cells one. So consists of a group of processing workstation one. So see here. So it is one of the automatic system one. So see here automatic machine cells one consisting of group of processing stations. So see here it is a group of processing stations. We can see here CNC1, CNC2, CNC3 one. So it is out one. So it is the in one. So see here it is the temporary storage area one. So it is a total FMS system one. So it is a total FMS flexible manufacturing system layout one. So see here flexible manufacturing system is a automated machine cells one. All these are automatic machine cells one consist of a group of processing workstation, a group of processing workstation one. So interconnected with the automated material handling and storage system one. So it is interconnected with so automatically it is interconnected with the automated material handling system and storage system also. Not only manufacturing system, so it is automated. So the material handling and storage system also automated one. The completely the total FMS is the totally automated system one, automated manufacturing system one. So the FMS is the most suited for the mid variety and mid volume production range one. So the FMS is most suitable for the mid variety and mid volume production ranges one. So it is the FMS. FMS is a completely automated machine cells one. It consists of a group of processing station one. So interconnected with the automatic material handling and storage system one. So it is suitable for mid variety and mid volume production range one. So it is the FMS. So what is the history? Previous one, it is the history. It is a FMS1. What is FMS1? So next one is why FMS. So why we can use it FMS, flexible manufacturing system. Why we can use it this type of manufacturing system means now first one is external changes. External changes purpose we can use it for FMS1 such as what is the external changes. So see here the first one is product design one and second one is production system one. The first one is external changes. The first change is production design. The production design purpose, we can choose for FMS1. The production system changes purpose, you can choose for FMS1. So that is the first one. The first, it is a major function they introduced for FMS1. And second function is optimizing the manufacturing cycle time. So it is optimizing the manufacturing cycle time also. So it is reducing the production cost automatically. It is reducing the production cost one. Next one we can see overcoming the internal changes like breakdown. So in what happened, it is a big production industries, mass production industries. When the machineries are breakdown, so what happened? Automatically, the total production system will be stopped one. So that is the one of the drawback for the so many industries. So when we break down suddenly, what happened? The total system will be stopping position one. So that's why the breakdown overcoming purpose also they introduced the FMS1. In FMS1, there is no breakdown for the machineries. So that is the main uses for the FMS1. So next one we can see advantages, limitations and applications of the FMS1. So what is the major advantages for the flexible manufacturing system? So it is one of the system one of the manufacturing system one. So in manufacturing system one, we can see the some advantages. Increase the machining utilization one. So the first advantage is by using the FMS1, so we can utilize the machineries more. So lesser number of machineries required one. So increase the machine utilization one. So lesser machines are required one. So next one is reduction in floor space requirement one. So floor space requirement also last one by using the FMS1. Why means it occupies the less space only. So next one is greater flexibility. So the flexibility also more one by using the FMS1. Reduction in inventory one. So a reduction in inventory, that is also one of the advantages one. Lower manufacturing lead time. So it takes the lower manufacturing lead time one. So reduce the labor requirement one. So it reduces the labor requirement. Why? Because we can in this total automatic system, the labor power is very less only. So that is the advantages of the FMS1. So what are the limitations of the FMS1? Why? Because see here high initial cost. The cost is more one. Why? Because total it is a automatic system. The even the store, the packing and loading also totally is the automatic system. So that's why it is a high initial cost one. So next one is high maintenance cost. So next one is worker unemployment one. Why? Because in this one we can use less manpower one. So these are the limitations of the FMS1. So these are the advantages. Next one we can see applications. The flexible manufacturing system used for the product of medium quantity and medium variety one. So the flexible manufacturing system is used for production of the mid quantity and mid variety one. So see here detailed applications of the FMS1. So see here detailed one they can give flexible manufacturing system one. So the first one is metal cutting machineries. So the metal cutting machineries one we can use it for FMS1. So metal forming purpose also we can use it for FMS1. Assembly one, joining welding. In welding purpose also, in welding one, arc and spot welding purpose also you can use it for FMS1. So surface treatment. So see here surface treatment means any machineries, the surface treatment. So the smoothness purpose. So other purpose also. So by using the FMS, we can use it for FMS. So next one is inspection purpose. Inspection purpose also you can use it for flexible manufacturing system. Next one is testing. In testing also we can use it for FMS1. So these are the applications of the flexible manufacturing system. The first one is metal cutting machining one. So next one is metal forming one, assembling one, joining welding one, surface treatment one, inspection one, testing one. So these are the applications of the flexible manufacturing system. So this is the brief introduction about the flexible manufacturing system. The first concept is history. So the flexible manufacturing system is introduced in 1960s. David Williamson. So it is the one of the British engineer in 1960s introduced the flexible manufacturing system. In 1960s, so they installed the FMS1. So in 1969, Germany and Japan they implement these systems, flexible manufacturing systems. So that is the history of the flexible manufacturing system. Next one is what is the flexible manufacturing system? In flexible manufacturing system is it is one of the automatic system. So number of machineries are combined and clubbed together one, and we can manufacture the production one. So the total storage and material handling system also automatic one. So it is the FMS, the flexible manufacturing system one. It is a total automatic one. So next one is why we can use a flexible manufacturing means the external changes purpose we can use it for flexible manufacturing system. What are the external changes means in the production design and production systems. So that purpose we can use it for a flexible manufacturing system one. So next one we can see advantages. So limitations, applications. So it is reduce the manpower one. So it takes the less time one. It is one of the main accuracy one. So that is the advantages one. Limitations is high initial cost. It is one. So high maintenance cost also. So we can take less manpower in the FMS one. Why? Because it is a total automatic system one. So the flexible manufacturing system mid variety and mid variety and mid volume system, mid volume productions we can use it for FMS one. So detail applications means see here metal cutting one, metal forming one, assembling one, joining, welding one, surface treatment one, inspection one, testing one. So these are the introduction about the FMS one. So next to see here another concept of the FMS means so classifications of the FMS based on types of layouts. So see here the first one is first introduction class. We can see the layout of the flexible manufacturing system. It is a grouped machining cells one. This is one of the grouped machining cells one. So see here in classifications of layouts means the first one is inline layout system one. So inline layout system, the FMS, the workstations are arranged in straight line one. So see here, this is the layout of the inline layout one. So the inline layout one, the workstations are arranged in straight line one. So see here, it is a straight line one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a workstation. So workstation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a material in, it is a material out one. So that is the layout here, the inline layout one. The path flow only in one direction, that two in a straight line one. So the total path flow in one direction only. So that two in a straight line one. So the direction in flow in a straight line only. So that is a major benefit. That is a major function about the inline layout type one, flexible manufacturing systems. It is the simplest form of layout. It is one of the simplest form of layout one, and it simplify the material handling system one. It simplify the material handling system one. So it is the one of the type of inline layout system one. So inline layout system one. So the workstations are arranged in straight line one. The path flow in one direction and the flow in also straight line only. It is one of the simplest form of layout one. So it is simplify the material handling system one. So it is the inline layout one. Next one is rotary layout type one. In rotary layout type one, the flexible manufacturing system, the workstations are arranged in the circle one. So it is a rotary layout one. In rotary layout one, the workstations are arranged in a circle one. So see here, so layout one, so it is the material in, so it is a material one. So the material is go for first workstation one, workstation two, workstation three, workstation four, workstation five, workstation six, workstation seven. So often the material will be out one. After material will be out is nothing but material handling and storage system one. So here out onwards we can observe. So here the material will be received, the material will be handled here, and outside the storing is done on outside one, the plant outside one. So see here it is the rotary layout type one. So the arrangement is compact and it's also simplify the material handling system. So it is one, and the arrangement is compact one. It is also simplify the material handling system. So it is one of the rotary type layout one. In the rotary type layout one, so the workstations are arranged in a circle one. So the first one is inline layout one. So the workstations are arranged in a straight line one. So it is the secondary one. So next one we can see third one, rectangular layout one. So it is the modification of the inline layout one. So it is the one of the modifications. Why? Because in rectangular one they introduced this layout one, FMS one. So it is the one of the modification in the inline layout one. Inline layout one, the workstations are arranged in straight line one. But comes to here also, the inline modification is done. So this one, so this is also arranged in straight line only. So it is the material in, the material out one. So it is a rectangular layout type one. So next one we can see ladder layout type one. So the workstations are arranged in the form of rungs of a ladder one. So here the total workstations are arranged in ladder type one. So in ladder layout one, so the workstation is also arranged in ladder one. So the rungs increases the possible ways of getting from one mission to next one. So see here the machineries is what the missionaries completion is go for step by step operation here, amma. So the material is received, so here in onwards the work is sent to workstation 1. The workstation 1, the work is completed, the again the work is sent to the workstation 2 1. So after 2 the work is completed for the work 2 1. So next one is the part is sent to the station 3. In station 3 the work is done, after then is sent to the station 4 1. Then in station 4 onwards the completely testing and the surface finishing everything is completed, the final output is sent to the out one, the final product is sent to the out one. So it is a total working procedure one. So the material is in station one, after then two one, after three one, after four one, after then the final is the product is sent to the outside. That is the out one. It is the ladder system one. So it is reduce the transport time between the workstations. So it is reduce the transport time. In transport time, it is we can take more time, but in transportation purpose, the time is it consume more time. So in ladder system, it reduce the transport time also. That is one of the benefit for the ladder layout type. So these are the different types of layouts. So first one is inline layout one. So next one is see here. First one is inline layout one. Second one is rotary layout one. Third one is rectangular one. Fourth one is ladder layout one. So these are the different types of layouts for flexible manufacturing system. So next one is we can see flexible equipments. Generally, what are the flexible manufacturing system equipments means? The first one is manufacturing system. The second one is tool handling and storage one. That our third one is material handling and storage one. The fourth one is computer control system. So the first one is manufacturing system is the first one. Next one is tool handling and storage. So after completion of the production one in manufacturing system, the tool will be handling and storage one. So next one is material handling and storage. Tool handling this one. Next one is material handling this one. Material handling and storage one. Tool handling and storage one. Last one is computer controlling system. So these are the equipments of the flexible manufacturing system. We can discuss about first one is manufacturing system. Manufacturing system, see here, the machining system consists of CNC machines. So the machining system in manufacturing system, the machining system consists of a CNC machine tools such as including horizontal center and vertical center and turning centers. So in this one we can see CNC machines. So centers, we can see three types of centers we are using here in manufacturing system. The first one is horizontal center, so vertical center and turning centers that can perform machining operations on part families. So these three centers can perform the machining operation one. So the operation is completed for these three machineries on a path families. So that is the first one for the manufacturing system one. Manufacturing system consists of a CNC machining tools one. So it is including the horizontal center, vertical center, turning center that can perform the machining operations on a path family one. However, FMS also include assembly stations, sheet metal presses one, inspection stations. So the FMS also included this type of procedures. So next one we can see manufacturing system capable of performing several operations on the workpiece automatically. In manufacturing system, the capable of performing several operations. In a manufacturing system, it can be performed several operations on the workpiece one. In workpiece, several operations, how it will be completing means automatic. So automatically, so it is a total FMS is a automatic system. In automatic system, it perform the several operations on the workpiece one. So that is the point. Of next one we can see. So machine centers consist of a automatic tool changing and tool storage, pallet change, and CNC control and DNC control. The mission centers it consisting of a this type of functions. So the first one is automatic tool one, automatic tool changing one. So next one is tool storage one, pallet changer one, CNC control and DNC control. So these are the mission center consisting of. First one is assembly workstations. See here, assembly workstations are used for assembling the products typically made in batches one. So assembly workstations are used for assembling the products one. So typically it is made in batches, batch one, batch two, batch three. So batch one is assembling. So complete the batch one work process one. Batch two assembling one. After completion of the batch two, go for batch three, batch four. That is the assembling stations one. Next one is industrial robotics. Industrial robotics are usually considered to be the most appropriate as automated workstations. So industrial robotics are used for automatic work workstations. In automatic workstations, industrial robotics are you can use it one. So why? Because so the work is done on very fastly one. So and it saves this some time also. It consumes less time only. So next one we can see inspection stations. Inspection stations are incorporated into the FMS one by including an inspection operations at a given workstations or by designing a specific station for the inspection one. So inspection stations are it is intercooperated into the FMS one. So it is incorporated into the FMS one by including an inspection operations at a given workstations. So inspection stations are very incooperative for the FMS. Why? Because including an inspection operation here given workstation one. So next one is we can see sheet metal processing machining one. So it consisting of a press working operations such as punching, shearing, and bending and forming process. So sheet metal working process it consisting of this type of operations. What are the operations means punching we can see, shearing we can see, bending we can see, and forming we can see. So these are the sheet metal forming machinery. So these are the manufacturing machinery. Manufacturing system one. The first one is in FMS one. The first equipment is manufacturing system. Manufacturing system we can see this type of functions. The first one is machine shunters. Second one is assembly workstations we can see. Third one is industrial robotics we can use. Next one is inspection stations. Also we have inspection stations. The product will be inspected and check the quality and accuracy and perfect dimensions. Everything is inspected on the inspection stations. So next one is sheet metal processing machines. The sheet metal processing machines we can use it for this type of operation one. So these are the manufacturing systems one. So see here, next one is tool handling system. This is the second one. Sorry, Amma, but it is they give the number 3 one, but it is a secondary one. Secondary equipment one. Secondary equipment is nothing but tool handling storage one. In FMS, various cutting tools are loaded on the machines one. So in FMS one, various cutting tools are loaded on the machine one at the intervals depending on their utilization one. So number of tools are loaded in the FMS one. Why? Because it is a totally automatic system one. So that's why number of machines are stored in the FMS one. So how they are using these tools means based on the utilization one. Based on our utilization one, they use this type of tools one. So before manufacturing one, they load the tools one. So in working one, change the tool automatically. So after they use the number of tools one. So see here next process, next one, the cutting tools are stored in auxiliary tool storage. So where we can store the tools means in auxiliary storage system we can see on FMS one. In auxiliary tool storage one, we can store the tools from where the required tool can be transmitted to the main tool maximize. So the required tools are the requirement purpose. The tool will be changed. The tool will be transferred to the station to station one. So this is the main purpose. So see here, such storage units included drums. The storage units included drums, chains, disks, and other forms one. So what are the storage units means? We can see here the first one is drums, next one is chains, disks, and other forms one. So these are the storage units. You can see how tool handling storage system one. So what are the storage units means? These are the storage units one. So there are a limit of the maximum number of tools are available at the machine tools one. So how many means 20 to 120. There are a limit of the maximum number of the tools available at the machine tools one. So 20 to 120. We have the maximum number is 121. Minimum is 22. So it is the tool handling storage one. Tool handling storage system one. In tool handling storage system one, we can store the tools in FMS one based on their requirement one. We can choose, we can take the tool one. We can use the tool one. The minimum tool is 20, we can store it in the FMS one. The maximum tools we can choose for 121. Based on these tools one, the operation is completed the FMS one. So it is the secondary one. Tool handling storage one. The first one is manufacturing system one. Second one is tool handling storage one. Third one is material handling and storage system one. So see here, In the system facilities, the time supplies of unmissioned work pieces, unmissioned work pieces from the storage to the machining centers, and transport of the machined parts from the mission center to the desired locations. So in the systems facilities, timely supplied of the unmissioned work pieces from the storage to the machining centers one. So see here, based on the time supply. So some example one, initial one is the initial work pieces. So initial work pieces, it is sent to the storage of the mission center. The first function is nothing but material handling system one. First of all, we can take the work piece one. The work piece is sent to the mission center is one, and transport of the mission parts from the mission center to the desired location one. So and transport the mission parts. The mission parts are transport to the mission center to the desired location one. So the total mission parts, we have the number of mission parts based on the requirement one. So it take the it transfer the mission parts to the requirement location one. So material handling system ఏంటంటే ఇంకా I can clearly say in Telugu. సో మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ లో ఏమవుతుందంటే, సో మనం ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే ఒక మెటీరియల్ తీసుకుంటాం, మెటీరియల్ ముందు మెటీరియల్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటాం అవుటర్ నుండి. మనం ఏదైతే ఒక అల్యూమినియం కనుక ఒక అల్యూమినియం పార్ట్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేయాలంటే, అల్యూమినియం పార్ట్స్ లో డ్రిల్లింగ్ మిషనింగ్ ఏదైనా ఒక పార్ట్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేయాలంటే ముందు అల్యూమినియం పార్ట్స్ ని మనం లోడ్ చేసుకుంటాం. అంటే కంపెనీలోకి తీసుకుంటాం అనమాట, బై చేస్తాం బయట అల్యూమినియం పార్ట్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే లోడ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి కంపెనీ. ఈ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే అల్యూమినియం పార్ట్స్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి, సో ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే మిషన్ సెంటర్స్ దగ్గర అంటే మిషన్ సెంటర్ దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్లి ఉంచుతాయి అనమాట, అంటే స్టోర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. సో ఒక మిషన్ దగ్గర ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే మెటీరియల్స్ అని సప్లై చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ లొకేషన్స్ అనమాట. అంటే మిషనరీస్ అలా ఉంటాయి, స్టేషన్స్ అలా ఉంటాయి, అంటే ఒకే దగ్గర ఉండవు కాబట్టి సో కొంచెం చేంజ్ చేస్తారు, డిఫరెంట్ లొకేషన్స్ లో ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి డిఫరెంట్ లొకేషన్స్ లో ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే సో ఈ మెటీరియల్ అనేది ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి అనమాట. అంటే మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ దట్ వన్. మెటీరియల్ ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే హ్యాండ్లింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అంటే మెటీరియల్ తీసుకెళ్లి మనకి ఎక్కడైతే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉందో అక్కడికి తీసుకెళ్తా ఉంటాయి అనమాట. అప్పుడైతే వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ అయిందో మళ్ళీ ఆ మెటీరియల్ తీసుకెళ్లి మళ్ళీ స్టోర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి అనమాట. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అండ్ స్టోరేజ్ వన్. మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది, సైమల్టేనియస్లీ స్టోరేజ్ చేసుకుంటా ఉంటుంది. సో ఇన్ ఎఫ్ఎంఎస్ సిస్టమ్ what is the one of the equipment మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అండ్ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్. సో ఎక్కడైతే మనం మిషనరీస్ వర్క్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి ఆ వర్క్ పీస్ ఎక్కడి నుండి వస్తాయి అంటే సో ఈ సిస్టమ్ నుండి వస్తాయి. ఈ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే వర్క్ పీస్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి మిషనరీ దగ్గర ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తాయి. మిషనరీ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఆ వర్క్ పీస్ ని రిసీవ్ చేసుకుని కటింగ్ కానీ డ్రిల్లింగ్ కానీ ఆపరేషన్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తుంది మిషనరీ అనేది అవుట్, అంటే మిషనరీ అనేది కంప్లీట్ అవ్వగానే ఒక దగ్గర స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఆ స్టోరీ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఈ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటా ఉంటుంది. ఆ మిషనరీస్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకుని ఫైనల్ అవుట్పుట్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకుని స్టోర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ పాయింట్ హియర్. The function of the material handling and storage systems are, see here, random independent movement of the workpiece between the workstations one. So it is a independent movement of the workpieces between the workstations so it is a random, so accommodation of different parts configurations one. So on my example one, see here, prismatic parts. The feature is located on the top of the pallet and is designed to accommodate different parts of configurations one. For rotational parts, industrial robots are used to load and unload the machine tools one and transfer parts between the workstations one. So the industrial robotics are we can use it. Why? Because these used to load and unload one. So my example one, the material will be loaded, it will be and unloaded. The total working is done on this robotics one. So that is the point here. Next one we can see compatibility and with computer control. Compatibility with computer control. The handling system is allowed to control directly by the computer to direct. So direct to workstations, unload and unload workstations. So it is a compatibility with the computer control. The computer control will handle the so the total production. So it is will be directly. It's not for indirectly. The directly the computer will be control the total handling systems. So how means loading will be controlled, unloading also. So when the material will be loaded, the computer give the automatic to the machinery, and the computer will be transfer the loadings. So when the the machine will be loaded, after then the completion of the work one, the material will be unloaded one. దట్ ఈస్ సెండ్ టు ద అన్లోడ్ స్టేషన్స్. ఇది చూడండి అమ్మా, ఈ కంప్యూటర్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఒక 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 మిషనరీ దగ్గర మెటీరియల్స్ లోడ్ చేయాలంటే సో ఆటోమేటిక్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే మిషనరీస్ ద్వారా లోడ్ చేస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఎప్పుడైతే వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ అయిందో మరి దాన్ని అన్లోడ్ చేసేసుకుంటా ఉంటుంది. అన్లోడ్ చేయాలంటే అంటే మళ్ళీ తీసేసుకొని మళ్ళీ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. సో లోడింగ్ అన్లోడింగ్ అంటే లోడ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటుంది, మళ్ళీ అన్లోడింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అంటే మళ్ళీ అదే లోడ్ ఒక కంటైనర్ లో వేస్తే మళ్ళీ తీస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ద టోటల్ సిస్టమ్ ఈజ్ ఆటోమేటిక్ సిస్టమ్ ఓన్లీ. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అండ్ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్ అన్నమాట. సో మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అండ్ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్ అంటే సమ్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఇన్ దిస్ టాపిక్ అమ్మ. సారీ అమ్మ, ఏముండదు దీంట్లో. మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్ అంటే మెటీరియల్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయంటే మిషనరీకి సెండ్ చేసి మిషనరీ ఎప్పుడైతే వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ అవుతుందో మళ్ళీ ఆ పార్ట్స్ ని తీసుకెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ స్టోర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. దట్ వన్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ as మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అండ్ స్టోరేజ్ సిస్టమ్. అంటే డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ లొకేషన్స్ లో ఏముంటాయి అంటే మిషనరీస్ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ లొకేషన్ మిషనరీస్ లోకి ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ మెటీరియల్ పాస్ చేసి సో అక్కడ వర్క్ అనేది ప్రాపర్ గా ఇన్ టైమ్ లో కంప్లీట్ అవ్వడానికి పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఉంటాయి. ఎందుకంటే మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ప్రాపర్ గా మన పార్ట్స్ ని సెండ్ చేయలేదంటే మిషనరీకి సో ఏమవుతుంది, టైం అనేది ఎక్కువ, టైం కన్జప్షన్ అనేది ఎక్కువ పడుతుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే ఇన్ టైమ్ లో మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ మెటీరియల్ ని వర్క్ స్టేషన్స్ సెండ్ చేస్తుందో వర్క్ స్టేషన్ అనేది ఏం చేస్తుంది, రిసీవ్ చేసుకొని వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తుంది హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ కి ఇచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు హ్యాండ్లింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ వాటిని తీసుకొని కంప్లీట్ అయిన ప్రోడక్ట్ ని తీసుకొని లోడ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. So it is a material handling system one. So next one is so see here the material handling equipments consist of the load and unload stations. So see here robotics one. So based on the by using the robotics loading unloading is possible అమ్మా. అంటే మ్యాన్ పవర్ తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకు ఉంటుంది అంటే రోబోటిక్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి, లోడ్ చేస్తాయి, అన్లోడ్ చేస్తాయి. ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రొడక్ట్ కంప్లీట్ అయిందో దాన్ని ఏం చేస్తే లోడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే మెటీరియల్స్ వస్తుందో దాన్ని అన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటా ఉంటుంది స్టేషనరీస్ లో. దట్ ఈస్ ద మేజర్ వన్. సో ఏజీవి ఆటోమేటికల్లీ గైడెడ్ వెహికల్స్. సో ఆటోమేటికల్లీ గైడెడ్ వెహికల్స్ ఉంటాయి అమ్మా దీంట్లో. ఈ వెహికల్స్ ద్వారా మన లోడింగ్ అండ్ అన్లోడింగ్ అని చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. ఏఎస్ బై ఆర్ఎస్ ఆటోమేటిక్ స్టోరేజ్ అండ్ రిట్రైవల్ సిస్టమ్ అమ్మా. సో ఆటోమేటిక్ స్టోరేజ్ కానీ రిట్రైవల్ సిస్టమ్ కానీ మన దీంట్లో యూజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం అమ్మా. So it is the today class amma. So next class we will discuss about material handling system. See here automatic lifting and retrieval travel. See here this is images one amma. So next topic is we have FMS control system. Tomorrow class we will discuss about this both one amma. Thank you amma. This is our today topic one.